Hello, you can't see me, but you can see my spread. Wow. Alright, so I've had a couple people talk to me recently about starting a journal, and a lot of people just don't know where to start when making an art journal, so I figured I'm starting my 2018 journal, I might as well show you what I do. So I have a bunch of supplies here. I have glue stick, I have scissors, I got some pictures that I printed out to collage, magazines, pens, and then this is just a little sketchbook that I use if I watercolor things. So it's good for like texture and stuff. Where do I start when I am making a journal? I usually wait until the start of the year to actually make pages and spreads and stuff, but I figured this is kind of some stuff that's like pretty easy to do and it's not super timely. I don't really have to do it when the year starts. It's good prep work. What I like to do to my journals is I will make a collage for the front cover. This year I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna collage the inside because I think that would be really fun. I don't know how much collaging I'm gonna do because I literally have like 9 pages of stuff. I just found a bunch of things that I like online and I printed them out, and it's totally a waste of money and paper and ink, but it makes me happy, so adulting, what can you do? I figured before I start collaging it, I would show you how I do kind of like my first pages. So usually on the first page, I will put the year and I will put kind of like a quote or something that I want my year to revolve around. This time I'm gonna be a little bit more artsy than I have in the past. Usually I just kind of like write it, and I really want to be more artsy than that this year. Additionally, some of the first pages that I do are my word for the year. So if you haven't picked a word out for the year and that's something that you're interested in, I would say do that. That's a really great journal starter right there, because you can be like, look, this year I'm gonna be, you know, balanced or free or growth or something like that. Mine is gonna be consistent or consistency, depending on how I wanna make it artistically. I'll be making that in a little bit, but first I'm going to make my page about 2017. I'm gonna use this as a background. Yes, this is it. This is me starting my 2018 journal. Right. This page is super weird, but I like using it because I don't want to waste paper. I'm gonna start by doing the bottom. This is a glue stick that I got at Target. So if you want something easy, I like this one better than the Elmer's because it's like, it's wrinkle free, and for some reason it sticks better and it like lasts a long time. Now I'm gonna do this. I usually glue it down first and then I cut it later because I want it to be more exact. I think I'm gonna do this. That looks pretty cool, right? More gluing. This is exactly why you signed up for this video, isn't it? And look! A beautiful opening page. It's not done yet, and it's a little bit crooked now, but it's fine. Let's grab out this piece of paper real quick so I can do. Boom, 2018. Now you obviously don't have to do a journal every year, or you don't have to categorize it by year. Some people do more than a journal in a year, but for me, I have found that this is my best way to do it. Here we go. Boom. 2018. What are we gonna do as a quote? Oh gosh, guys, I haven't even looked at a quote for 2018. All right, I'm gonna use the rest of this paper. That's cool, right? Okay. So this is the finished product. 2018, a big year, apparently. When you are collaging, first of all, a question that I get asked is, where did you get all the pictures? I printed them all out on the computer. What I do is I set up Word docs, Google Docs, Word docs, whatever, and I just kind of like paste in a bunch of pictures and I resize them based on kind of how important they are and what their orientation is and their size and all that. And so I just put it in a really big Word document and it runs. Like this one was like about 9 pages long. You kind of have to experiment with sizing depending on what you want to do. And so I just copy and paste them in. I kind of try and fit as many as I can on one page so as not to waste paper and hopefully not ink, probably a lot of ink. Once I paste them all in, then I print them out and I cut all of them out. But I print them all out, cut them all out, and then I kind of sit around and I just put them where I want to put them. I try and put like, I print out some things that are like people, I have quotes, I have, well, all kinds of little things, but I also make sure to have some things that you can like make a background out of. So like textures or colors, photos that you necessarily don't really care about, but you could have as like an artistic-y background. And so then I just kind of sit around and I kind of work my way around. Sometimes I work from a corner, sometimes I work from the middle. Some of it, my planning is better than others. Sometimes I make mistakes, but it's kind of how it goes. I glue stuff down, and then once I'm done gluing things, then I'll put packing tape over it because I like to packing tape it so it doesn't get all messed up and gross. I just love making collages. It's one of my favorite things in the world because it really shows who you are as a person at that time that you collaged it. Because you can be like, look, I really liked Captain Hook and Parks and Rec and Tom Holland. And all my collages are different. I have collages all the way back from 2010, and it's just really interesting to see what things stick around and what things are not so important to me anymore. So, as you can tell, it is another day. I'm currently wearing my Wonder Woman poncho that I got for Christmas. Welcome to my life. So, last night I spent all of my time, like probably 4 or 5 hours, collaging this journal. This is the front cover, and then I also did in here because I kind of wanted to do some on the inside, and then I also did this page because I'm trash. When I'm starting a journal, like I said yesterday, the first thing I always love doing is doing a page about the word that I'm picking, and so we're gonna do that right now. First things first, I'm going to cover the back with something that screams consistency. What is consistent? I like this page. It's a lot of gluing, people. A lot of gluing. Boom. The background. Perfect. I know. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I don't know if I want to do it on the bottom. So now I want to put in my word, so I think I'm going to write it out. Oh, I like this pink. Like I said, the word I picked for 2018 is consistency, so I should probably be consistent with this journal, am I right? Bam, consistency. That's my word for 2018. New love of my life. Alright, now last year what I did is I put a definition of the word underneath, and so I may try and do that if I have any more pink that I can work with. Definition of consistency: steadfast adherence to the same principles, course, form, etc. Boom. Very cute. And there you have it. There's my first page in my 2018 journal. Consistency. Can she be consistent this year? I don't know, but she's trying. So that's how I start my journals. I have a collage fest, apparently, and then I do a page for the new year, and then I have my word of the year, and then from there I just kind of do whatever the heck I want. It's actually New Year's Eve, fun fact. I started this journal a little bit early because I was a little too eager, but it's okay. Awesome, so that is how I start my journal. If you have any questions or you need some more advice, feel free to let me know down in the comments and I will talk to you and I can help you get started on your new journal. Happy New Year. Great.